big surprise that we're coming with you.
Surprise!
Oh, that'll be a lovely surprise. Oh. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the start of my adventures, heading to Germany on the Global Amateur Tour. This is going to be really windy actually.
T, I'm so impressed with you walking in those heels on these toes.
Thanks. These will not be coming to Germany, and sadly nor are the girls. I wish they were. Oh, hair, help.
Oh my word.
Oh my word.
Oh my goodness.
Anyways, we are currently celebrating Sophie's...
We've got a rice down.
Oh my goodness, celebrating Sophie's 30th. And I'm leaving, sadly, prematurely, bright and early tomorrow morning. And I said to the girls, I'm going to wave goodbye to you and start the vlog in the morning. And they said...
You're here for the best bit.
They said, please start its night, Tina, so that we can... I am here for the best bits. Yep, we had a Bucking Bronco last night. And we've got a insert footage here. Okay.
With no sound.
Okay, guess who was the best out of Meg and Em?
Oh, actually. No, I think
They got competitive, put it that way. Yeah, no. Well, Cam was the best overall. Anyways. Wow. Wow. Give us a twirl. Boy, girl, boy, girl.
It's nice to not be in jumpers for once.
It is! Looking very dapper.
Oh, thank you.
As is Chris. Right, we're going to have some... We've already said you look gorgeous. Sorry, just not on camera. Do a twirl as well, Emily. Wow! Woo! What did you just say we look like together?
Blues Brothers, but like the female version, if anyone at home...
No, then she said Men in Black.
So I said the Men in Black, but the women version, and apparently that's quite similar.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
Blues Brothers.
Do we need evidence of this? Can you hold that a sec, please, Chris? This is Blues Brothers Men in Black.
Yes, totally.
But did we mean to be matching, apparently?
It's straddling the
We're not really matching. Black tie, you wear black, eh? Thanks, Chris. Well done. Can you come to Germany? I need a videographer. Guys, I made it. About to tuck into my brekkie. And I'm having a very, a very wonky tripod moment. A very proud me moment, because I just remember, on reflection, that this time last year when I was leaving to come to the Global Amateur Tour, I had a complete and utter meltdown on the way up in the car, driving to Bristol Airport, and obviously Bristol Airport is an airport that I've flown out from a lot of times. But yeah, I just had a complete confidence wobble, a complete onset of imposter syndrome, and you know what? It's so good to be able to now look back and see how much I have developed and grown, because I don't feel at all anxious this morning. I'm excited. I've got here safely. As I said, got myself some yummy brekkie. Been shopping. Bought some new sunglasses. Always an airport must do. Bought a new book. Some foundation. I'm going to tuck into this. Yeah, be excited about getting to Frankfurt. Got here in very good time as well, and was very disciplined with my partying last night, so that I feel well enough to have this breakfast this morning. But yeah, gonna tuck in, and then I will update you when we get to Germany safely and meet up with Lucy, who hopefully, if you guys were here for the tour last year, will remember from the vlogs, and explain to you a little bit more again, if you are new here maybe, about the Global Amateur Tour, where we're going, why we're doing it, and what it entails. Yeah, very good, thank you. Cheers. I have arrived, and I'm just doing a really speedy unpack of the suitcase. I've got a gorgeous room, by the way, in the apartment in the hotel with Lucy. Lucy is fit. Oh, should we do a balcony view first rather than a booby view? We've got a gorgeous balcony view. There were some doggies swimming in the river down there earlier. And yeah, a lovely place to spend. This is our lounge. And yeah, my bedroom for the next 9 nights. I can choose top or bottom bunk. We have a mirror. Whoop, whoop. We have a kitchen, a bathroom with a jacuzzi, toilet, entrance hall, and all the merch ready for the next few days. Gorgeous hats loose. And we're actually currently doing a super speedy turnaround. Yeah, a quick turnaround. I was just checking the camera was in focus before heading over the road up to the beer garden for our welcome meal, drinkies and meal, and to meet everybody that is taking part in this year's tour here in Germany. Yay. Hi.
Yeah, you all learn the names over the day. So I'm Stefan.
You're Lucy, right?
Stefan has had a very big day finalising the last of the horses for the tour, so very appreciative to Stefan, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
And we have a beer for you.
That's cool.
I don't know which glass, but...
You know this one is a bit yours.
Okay.
Wow.
So, where would you like to sit? We will make a place. Do we move? We can move down. Come on in. Do you want to come here? We have
One for
these.
each.
We could maybe... Let's put this...
Wow. Does it look like mac and cheese? What is it, Luce?
Kaiser Spatzel. Yeah.
Kaiser.
How do I say it? Kaiser, that's what I said. Kaiser.
Yeah.
Spatzel is like a pasta.
Right, it's very, very late and we are experiencing our first German storm.
We're storm chasing.
Storm chasing, literally.
Storm chasing.
It's been incredible. There's been so much thunder and lightning. My mobile's been dead, so we're now going for camera footage. I've never seen so much lightning in my life.
So I think I've got 3 pieces on video.
You might have to airdrop me.
I don't. I've got
Sounds like, oh hey, there we go. That's what it was. Oh, it's close because the thunder's rumbling too.
Yeah, you count the seconds and that's how many Ks are away. Did you know that?
We did go to an incredible party bar. Wow. We have had a good
Random,
night.
I ate way too much food. Like I don't know what I was up to, but
It was good. Wow, no way. I love it.
So this is my parents' house, the original one, and this is where I live, West Wing, East Wing. So when I turned 30, I said to my parents, "You gotta do something. I can't live with you forever." So I moved out, left my family, and started a whole new life.
that's what I was planning to
Being
do.
independent, except for laundry and lunch and stuff like that. So, we live in 2 separate worlds, my parents and myself.
Sadly, there's only a washing machine in that house, yeah?
And if we have a fight, we can yell at each other like Romeo and Juliet, window to window. Yeah.
Whenever my parents say
Turn down the music, we can't sleep. So this is the garden around the house. Oh wait, maybe we can have a little walk. Yeah, why not? When we get in new horses, that's always a serious
Coming over there. Yeah, I bet. Oh.
cross that bridge. Yeah. Okay. The arena has been at this very place for like, I don't know, 40 years plus maybe. But in 2020, just 2 weeks before the first COVID lockdown, we redid it. Like we redid the footing and built the fence around and stuff. And my parents used to organize big national competitions from 1988 till 2004, so 17 years in a row. This was always, of course, the main arena. We still have the smaller one that used to be the warm-up. That wooden building was for the jury and the show office. Up where the paddocks are now, we had a big party tent. Saturday night, we had 2,000 people that came to watch the Puissance, the night class, under the lights.
Wow.
After that, we had a riders party till 7 in the morning. It was crazy. That's, like I said, that's yeah, actually 20 years ago, the last that we organized the last show.
Wow.
So, and this is where we, yeah, where you can have a seat later on. You know, I mean, 4 of you will be actually sitting on a horse, and the rest can, you know, just gather around here.
Wow.
Cabin, bathroom. That's where,
Very
that's where I
nice.
stay when I have a show overnight. How do you call it in English? Because we say pop out, but it
Yeah, so,
yeah. So this pops out,
yeah.
and then we have way more room. This is the trailer that goes behind the truck.
Wow.
It has also a nice small living apartment for the groom.
That's huge. It's so wide.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Look at this, huh? And then
We
this
don't
is
have
normally
anything
for
like that in
3
England.
horses, but we normally carry just material,
Oh, okay. Wow.
like boxes.
And then a 3.5 as well.
Then
That's a massive trailer.
this is the most useful thing we have. 2-horse truck.
Yeah.
We have like twice the mileage
That's what
of
I
the big one because we use this so often.
Mm-hmm.
You know, can carry 2 horses, and they become more and more popular in Europe,
Mm-hmm.
also in the States and other countries, I think. This is by Stefex, you know. like the truck as well. Yeah. Almost 50 years now.
Oh, is this Luna's playpen?
Luna.
Luna! Is this all yours? Is it? Oh, lovely. Yeah, I bet they need the shade from this quite often too.
So here are 6 of our 12, 13 tour horses.
Hello.
This one came in this week, a 6-year-old Holsteiner Gelding, competed up to 110 so far. Quite an easy ride.
Oh, you're beautiful.
That's an 11-year-old Hanoverian.
Yeah.
He competed back when in France up to 130. You know,
Yeah.
lately in Germany 125.
Yes.
Um,
Oh, they're all so friendly.
look at this one.
Oh.
Some horses have it. It's not a disease, it's just like, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a 7-year-old, yeah.
Oh, very. Oh, you're
This is
beautiful.
a homebred. My father bred. Her grandma used to be my best horse when I was a young rider.
Yeah.
She's 5, but already quite well broke and won competitions at shows
Yeah.
already for young horses. Yeah. This is Luigi.
You're all beautiful.
This is Luigi, a tall one. Someone.
This is the first one with a name.
The only one with a name.
Oh, okay, fair.
No. This is Kirby, another 7-year-old.
Kirby looks quite large.
130, 140. Yeah, we have, like I said, we have small ones, large ones. Hey.
Ones that want to come and play already. Oh, these two are cute.
Competing
Hello.
at 120.
Hello.
So that's one of the angels we have. Another homebred, my Lord Carthago.
Oh, hello.
Her name is My Fair Lady. Yeah. So she's 6 now, of course, competing at shows, and she's a little taller than she might look because she's standing a bit lower, but also one of the smaller sized horses. The mom jumped 150 with me, and the father is my Lord Carthago 160 those for the French team in the past. Cascada. Oh yeah, so many people, huh? What's going on today, huh? Yeah, already did the first shows like just lately, over a meter. More on the bloody side. Everybody's gonna love this one for the type. Her name is Belle.
Hello, Belle.
Her name is Belle.
You're very pretty, aren't you?
Yeah.
Good girl. Stunning.
6 years old, and a very mare that I bought as a 25-year-old in Hanover. And she had a baby when she was 4, and then started a career last summer.
They're all so relaxed.
I hope so.
Yeah, aren't they?
Brother to My Fair Lady, same mother, but he's by Vigo da Soy, the 2010 world champion. He's 5 years
Hello.
old. 5 years
Oh,
old,
you're very
already-
handsome too.
Already up to 2nd place in young horse classes and stuff.
Good boy.
Yo.
Hello. He says, oh, I see the camera. Hello. Good boy.
Grandson of For Pleasure. Competed up to 120. He jumps, he really opens up behind. So, so you need to be able to balance the jump. For example, the first chestnut Dream, she jumps, way softer. He jumps a bit harder, but I jumped him once on Wednesday, the full course, like super easy, like not spooky. Good boy.
Good boy. Oh, hello.
Bigger.
You look a bit more alert.
Not really a beginner's horse. But, you can tell by his eyes.
Yeah. It's like, who are you lot?
A little spooky sometimes. A little spooky sometimes.
What's he called? What's he called?
Pumuckl. That's a famous German TV series, a cartoon.
Oh, okay.
Everybody in Germany knows Pumuckl, and it's mostly because of the color of his hair and this. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll show you a video of Pumuckl later.
Okay.
This is my
Oh, your favourite.
Oh, you're not allowed favourites.
little fat grey pony. He has a little eye disease at the moment. There is a special hospital next to Heidelberg. They're only specialized in eyes, like for dogs and horses and stuff. So he has to go back there for the second treatment, and then he can be fine again. He's always too fat. Like, he's always
This is what are you saying about me?
he's never look at him. Look at his belly. Like, he doesn't look like a World Cup
Beer
person.
belly.
But he is just never stressed. He's so relaxed.
I'd say he likes lying
loves
down a
to
lot
eat.
too, yeah.
And so he's 15. I bought him when he was 13, turning 14 actually.
Yeah.
And so we did our first season together last year, and now it's our second season. And yeah,
And he's your favourite already?
normally they don't.
You're lovely.
Yeah. No, but so we just manage him well. He does maximum 2 competitions a month, maximum 2 shows a week. You know, it's management. He's 15. He has like 1 million kilometers mileage. We have a top farrier, a top vet, you know, and so hopefully it's going to last another 1 or 2 years before his retirement. Huh? Good boy.
Boy.
But he's still, what I love most about him is his attitude to the sport. Like when last week before the show in Czech Republic, when I did the last training on Tuesday in my arena, I never jump him big at home because he's a
He doesn't
professor,
need
knows
to,
the job,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So after each jump, he balked on the landing side.
Because he's excited.
He still
Yeah.
loves it so much, it's unbelievable.
Oh,
Dubai.
good boy.
The Chinese checked him yesterday. They liked him, but he's not sold yet. And, you know, so and very rideable. I bought him in Bremen up north as a 3-year-old. He's by Calido Coleman, Carthago Law. Yeah, super rideable. 5-year-old gelding.
Oh, he is beautiful.
His name is Calgary.
Calgary. Very posh.
Maybe one day he's gonna compete in the world. Like he's 6, and I
Wow.
bought him as a 4-year-old when he turned 5. He just won the official qualifier for the young horse final in Germany with a score of 8.9.
Wow.
A super light modern type, like really thin, elegant. Hey, Papa, don't step up. So, Baldini. Yeah.
Teasing me.
He's the one that that has many pictures on my Instagram profile and videos. You know that.
Oh.
Good boy, yeah? He's having a little rest now. So good. I bought her last year from the breeder when she was only 7. She's 8 now, so she's a little bit behind. But she did
You're pretty tall, no wonder she's
She
scopy.
did her first 1:35 final last week with just 1 down. Let me show you just one jump.
Hello.
And then you... Hey, Pepita.
You're a monster.
Let me show you one jump and then you know what I mean when I talk about scope.
She says, if
This
I
was
come out, I'll show you myself.
home training last week.
Good girl, darling. Good girl.
Oh, Josie and Liv. Okay, you can be in the first group. Oh my god.
You are adorable. Very nice. Don't eat me though. This one wants to come home with me. I think you're a bit expensive for me.
I did see a thing on Facebook just before I came over here. I take my mum in it. It said life is short by the damn horse.
Literally. Okay, so it's first riding session time. How are you doing up there?
Feeling pretty high up.
You are quite high up, actually. There's a lot of, what did he say? The shortest is 160. Yeah. And we were like, sure that's about 16 hands. But you look quite relaxed. And I think that one's young as well, isn't it? 6. Mm-hmm. Do we know the name? Something German. Brilliant.
I'm sure we'll find out.
And she's yeehaw now that she's cantering. She's like, yeah, straight to the jumps now, please, guys. We don't need to do any more flat work. Okay, so the second session of riding is underway. However, he wants to take us to meet our horses. And he just said to me, you're an eventer, so you're brave, right? I said, yeah. On my own horse, why? He said, well, you can ride Vago, but you will need to take him and lunge him first because he does like to buck. And I was like, okay. So yeah, apparently one of his grooms is going to come down with me to the lunge pen. And yeah, we'll see. He said he will buck on the lunge. If he's feeling like that, he will buck on the lunge. But if he doesn't buck too much on the lunge, just get straight on and he'll be fine. Very reassuring. But he's a homebred, I believe, so we're just going to go into the stables and meet. We did meet him earlier this morning, but we met that many that can't really remember which one he was. Oh, Angel, was that?
Dream.
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 Tina, this is yours.
This is the one that requires somebody brave, thanks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's a nice size.
Yes.
They look gorgeous.
And he's the half brother to My Fair Lady, who's just in the ring.
Oh, okay.
1 year younger. Same mum,
Oh.
different daddy.
Oh, he's gorgeous. But he likes to buck. You're just trying to scare me.
I'm just being careful.
Okay.
Okay. So 1, 2. Category.
For fun. For fun. Oh, he's lovely. He's a nice size. I like that. I didn't want a huge one. Thank you. See you in a minute, mister. Yeah, we'll have some fun. Oh, you're beautiful too. Okay, Lucy, so before we start our first ridden session here in Germany on the Global Amateur Tour, would you like to tell me the reasoning behind why you thought of this concept and the idea of the tours?
Well, of course, Tina.
I mean, we explained it a little bit when I joined you in France last year, but for any new viewers who maybe aren't aware that it is open to amateurs like moi, then the reasoning behind why you gave us this incredible opportunity.
Okay, so basically the reason the Global Amateur Tour came about was because myself and 2 other friends, Christian Lopez Radetzky from Mexico and Alexander Dattelkramer from Brazil, we were going to an event in Mexico every year for riders 45 years and older. Obviously not for me.
Not quite yet.
I was taking students, and that is where we first, well, where Alex and I met. Christian and I had known each other since we were 15. And it was actually after this event in 2018 and we sat down and we had a little bit of a debrief and we're like, well, this was really cool, but how come this opportunity only exists for masters?
Yeah.
And you know, what about the amateur riders who are some of the biggest, you know, contributors to the sport? And I think it's really important to try and involve them, especially in international participation. So that was kind of, you know, the idea behind the Global Amateur Tour. We ran our first stage less than 1 month later in Brazil at the Longines 5-star.
Wow.
And then it's just kind of progressed from there. Obviously COVID put a little bit of a halt to it for a couple of years. We started again in late 2022. We had a big, like a full year, 2023, 2024. Now it's, you know,
Growing and growing
it's
and
just,
growing.
yeah,
because it's so, like, everybody wants to do it. Everyone wants to get involved.
There's not, you know, so many opportunities, you know, training or
Hardly
competition
any.
for riders who, you know, they just want to go and experience international, you know, participation, and whether that is on a training level or a competition level. And sometimes the riders, they might start on a training tour and then they work their way up to a competition tour.
Might they? So currently the competition tours are Mexico, Brazil, Argentina.
Just those at the moment. Yep.
3.
And our training tours at this stage are France and Germany. And next
And
year, TBC, we have a couple of other locations that we are about to announce in the next couple of weeks.
And the most common question I get asked is what level you need to be training at in order to take part in a training tour. Obviously the competition tours, it's all quite apparent when you log onto the website at what level you need to be competing at. But the training tours, you can be competing, you don't need to be competing
You don't need to be competing. So the training tours are for all ages and all levels. So you can be doing poles on the ground right through to, you know, 120, 130, 140. And that's the, you know, the beautiful thing about it is they both offer different things. So the training tours, you're getting regular, you know, lessons, clinics every single day. You're getting seminars.
Opportunity to ride incredible horses.
Opportunity to ride lots of different horses.
Yeah.
You're getting seminars around, you know, rider performance and, you know, sort of seeing yourself as an athlete and preparing yourself for that international stage. And the competition tours, well, it's kind of what they sound like. you have a couple of days getting to trial the horses and then you're basically straight into the competition. And along the way, you will, you know, you have your chef de keeps that are on the tour that will be with you every step, helping you in the warm-up, helping you, you know, even before the tour starts with organising your flights, your accommodation. Every single step of the way is taken care of. But all the information you can find on the website. Yeah, under each tour. And there is different criteria for those competition tours, as Tina has said, but that is all under each tour on the website. If you have any other questions, you can
Of course, contact either of us, yeah, email, DM, anything. But also, if you like what you're seeing here, do not be afraid to apply. Because you can apply and then you can change your mind, or, you know, when you apply, you're literally applying. You need some riding footage content?
Yes, so you need to send us one video, and that video does not, if you're applying for a training tour, it doesn't have to be from a competition. And you know, we just want you to tell us a little bit about yourself. In the background, you need to put some references in there. And you know, it's not committing yourself to anything at that point. So that is just
booking a flight.
That is just the application stage, the first part of it. So the second stage, you know, after that, there's some other forms that, you know, we go through and fill out before, you know, the final selection is confirmed. And, you know, obviously at any point, again, if you're not sure about anything or how it works, or you want to change your mind,
you're the most personable and relatable person to contact and talk to.
You can,
absolutely. Yeah, if anybody's got any questions as well, contact me, because I've been very fortunate to go on 2 of the tours now, and both in Europe. Yeah, which might not be in Europe, which is very exciting. But we'll see how this week goes first, yeah? Maybe. On that note, I think we need to be getting on some horses. Well, I do, not you, but I need to be going and tacking up. Good dosing of fly spray before we get on also. Good boy, darling, good boy. Good boy. Oh, he looks very relaxed. He looks happy. Or is it in canter? Good boy. Aww, well, good. Yeah, he looks quite happy.
All right, so day 1, first ride. Introduce us to your teammate. Vigo.
He's lovely. He's very enthusiastic.
And how old is Vigo?
He's 5.
5.
Homebred, I believe. Did you say? He's homebred. Yeah. There you go.
Vigo Dasoy, the world champion in 2010.
Wow.
And the mother jumped 150. Yeah.
Wow, very nice.
You know, he's good. He's very responsive.
Yes.
Very responsive, yeah.
He knows his job and he looks kind.
Yeah, he's sweet.
So after 10 minutes of getting to know each other on the flat, we went into having a little pop over some cavalettis. And it really makes me chuckle when Lucy refers to it a bit like speed dating, because you really do have such a short space of time to figure out basically how to communicate with the horse, like what pushes their buttons.
A little reflection.
So now we try 3 in a row now. We start again from the trot. This time we canter this cavaletti, and then if you still feel okay, we canter the little white flank. Okay? Just one big round.
And I will admit, as much as it felt daunting being trusted with Stefan's very well bred 5-year-old, it also felt such an honour and such an opportunity. So I definitely did enjoy embracing the experience, and yeah, wish I had a bit more footage, to be honest, because he was lovely.
Just as sweaty as you, aren't I? You're a very good boy though. Very good boy. We can both have a hosing down, shall we? Love ya. Now I've got a gorgeous grey girlie. We've had a super speedy lunch break. She spotted you, didn't she? You're posing for the camera, darling. Yeah, super speedy lunch break, and now it's session number 2. Oh, whoop whoop. Oh, Luna. I want to be Luna. I can be after this session. Oh, I can't remember your name, darling. I would introduce you to the vlog, but it's Mamma Mia. We're going to call her Mamma Mia.
I didn't think I was a mare person, but I like her.
She likes you.
So the first exercises we did in the afternoon on our new steeds again was opening up the canter a bit on the long side of the arena, then bringing the horse back, collecting it on a circle, riding more of a collected canter across the short stride. She was a little bit spooky there at the videographer. And then doing another circle, collecting them before then opening them up again on the long side. So just working on feeling how much aid you needed to put on to adjust their canters.
It's time learning for Sarge. So many lead changes.
So I want you to come one more time. Yeah. One more time. Down the long side. Yeah, up to the long side. And just trying to be as sensitive in your communication as possible without having the lead changes.
So what I had felt down that long side where we kept getting the changes was that Matahari was feeling a little bit spooky and unstraight. And when I went to straighten her with my leg aids, she literally just went change, change, change. So that's where we were just sort of getting to know each other and me realising quite how sensitive and reactive she was. We then started an exercise on a circle over a cavaletti to try and get us to get the canter in the right balance and rhythm to get to the cavaletti on a nice distance, not too long and not too short. Matahari was very keen. But yeah, Lucy encouraged us to try and find a deeper distance by just sitting up, collecting her a bit more and making her wait.
Can we go a little deeper in the distance? A little, yeah, so far. That was going to be long. So we're going to take what we would call the waiting distance. Waiting, waiting, be patient, yeah. And you see, when you take the waiting distance, it's much easier to get the horse back. That was a little long. Yeah, perfect. Okay, let's go. Well done. Yes, Tina. Super ride. Quiet. Good. So he's really bouncy. You can see he's kind of saying to you, let's go, and you have to be like, no. We're going to take this one. Okay, so trying not to buy into all that energy that's what it's giving you. Keep your elbows in, keep your hands quiet. Quiet. Yeah. Good, Tina. Yeah. All right, last one. Yeah, Tina, now you're nailing it.
We then worked on riding in a straight line between two poles, and we had to ride 6 strides the first time and then 7 strides the second time.
Let's try and do like 3 or 4 at least. Just for good habits.
Avoiding that spooky end.
Now we're going for 7. You're going for 1 more?
Whoa.
Land. Straight. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Much better.
I like her.
Take her home to England.
Yeah. If we always train with good habits, we're more likely to maintain those good habits when we're under pressure.
Yeah.
When we're under pressure, we go back to old habits. So if, you know, always in our training, we're always riding away straight, we're always thinking about the correct canter lead, we have short reins, we're organised, we're sitting up, those are the things we're going to go back to when we're, you know, under that pressure at the competition.
Okay guys, it's day 2 and we're just about to do our first jumping session of the day. We did start the day bright and early with a little bit of mobility, a little bit of exercise. It wasn't a hardcore intense Lucy, oh that's not going to work there, is the Lucy fitness session, not like some of the ones she had us doing in France, but we got out for a good walk, bit of a jog, bit of a leg stretch and some stretching to get us nice and supple ahead of mounting our steeds today. And because of that, I actually wore, which you can see here, these gorgeous new Tuggy peacock blue riding tights. But now I am actually slightly regretting wearing them, not because they're not comfy, but because these ones are only knee patch ones and we've just been allocated our horses. And I have been told again that this one definitely needs lunging because it wasn't exercised yesterday. And it is quite sharp. It's a flashy chestnut mare, I'm told, called Belle. So yeah, I am wishing I had my full seat grippy bums on, in all honesty. But gonna remain positive and yeah, go crack on, get her ready, get her lunged, and then get myself on. We've just been watching the beginning of this morning's session with group 1 and they are all looking incredible. That's the session of the 5-year-olds. 2 of the ones that I rode yesterday are in there at the moment, Vigo and Matahari, and they look so lush, making me want to ride one of them again as well really. But it is such good experience to put your riding to the test by riding different horses each day. So yeah, on that note, let's go get mine ready and we will introduce you to Belle, who we did see yesterday on the stable tour when we met the horses. But as I said, she wasn't actually ridden yesterday, so I am the first one of the group to be riding her. And I hear she can be quite exuberant. Absolutely stunning. My goodness guys, it's very pinch me, very, very pinch me to be allowed and trusted to ride all these gorgeous horses that are young and extremely talented. Oh, let's hope we do this one justice. Luce, is he doing this all for camera or are they generally... He just said good luck. I'm like, love you too. Oh, she's beautiful. Good girl.
If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just
She is so beautiful.
this moment. Can we stay
I'm gonna have another that I want to bring home. Hopefully. Please do, but don't let me fall in love with you, Belle.
forever?
She is.
I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking.
Very, very
With
nice.
you, everything's
Good girl. She is very, look at me. She's beautiful.
Okay, so sadly again I don't have any warm-up footage because the other girls were untacking and sorting their horses out. But Belle did have a lot more go than woe, and as much as I did enjoy her, Stefan did very kindly get on for a sit and just get a bit of the exuberance
She's like, that's
out because she was feeling very fresh and spicy.
bowl.
So he just, sat on her for a good 20 minutes or so. And then I was a very big, brave girly and got back on straight into popping some fences.
Proud of her. She's making her way, yeah.
So use this time to organise and prepare for the bounce. So same thing, she could be a little spooky the first time, so you have to be prepared. Keep the shoulders back,
No, not my team, but they are my coaching. I'm proud of me too. Thank you.
But I mean, look, this is young horses.
I mean, we haven't finished yet. But
Yeah, but this
she's 6, isn't she?
and this is young horses. You know, they're not always going to be consistent. And you know, this is a horse that only arrived. This is a trading stable, and this horse only arrived 2 days ago. So the horse is, you know, still learning the system in the way here. And you know, the great thing as well about having Stefan get on is that, you know, you and I, we're both visual learners. So being able to watch what he does, you know, what a professional does in this situation, and how he works through it is really, you know, I think helpful for you as well, and it also adds to your skill set, you know, of if you come back home and you have a horse like this in the future, of how you're going to manage it. I mean, now you can see you're working through it beautifully. The difference from start to finish is incredible.
And like you say, the importance of like bringing her back straight away rather than sometimes don't you feel like sometimes you need to feel like you've got to be brave and carry on cantering, but actually that's not beneficial for them, is it?
But you have to identify as well what is triggering her today, and in her brain today everything is forward, forward, forward and go, go, go. So we want to get that, you know, change that a little bit and get her thinking a little bit more like, whoa, I'm waiting. You know, she's not on the lazy side, so we need to work with the opposite emotion of that today.
Tina Wallace from England. From beautiful Naughty Bell. I know why the Americans don't want to import chestnut mares. No chestnut mares. With white socks and fades. Tina is really working hard. She's not giving up. It ain't over till it's over.
Okay, so it could be a little spooky here, so be ready for it. Help her sight the fence early. Get the head up a little bit, shoulders, your own shoulders back. Keep a little bit of leg. A hand forward, follow with the hand, very good.
Nice.
Transition.
Really good.
Transition.
Proud of her.
Exactly. Good job. You came in perfect.
We'll make the video start on the second element.
The bounce goes back from off.
Okay.
And then you go from a distance that has basically got them to back off to then open up. Yeah. So there's a little bit of a change that needs to happen there, and she just, again, nothing is quite automatic for her at the moment.
Yeah.
Because she's young and she's green and she's learning, so she needs you to just, you know, cue her a little bit and guide her, hold her hand.
Stay forward, horse shot. Just stay with the horse. Good job. Easy, take your time. Good.
That's it, now she's really looking, ears pricked. She's ready for it, beautiful. She's a fast learner, huh?
Yeah.
Like now she really is, she knows her job, she's searching for the job. Faster with her hand. Hand forward,
Tina, really good. Proud of you. You managed to jump the whole thing.
Yeah, she wanted to go a bit speedier through that then.
Oh, she's a scopy jumper. Like this is a horse that I would say is a horse for the big classes, you know, in time. So she really puts a lot of effort into everything she does, the good and the bad.
But Lucy,
But she listened,
But I think that
would agree, and Molly as well. Like this is what the Americans are best at. Look what we achieved today as a team.
Yeah.
Me as a professional rider who got the horse ready for you, you as the trainer on the floor, and her as the rider.
Yeah.
What we achieved with good management and teamwork in one lesson. From like, oh no, this is not gonna go. You know, until doing the whole exercise. Right?
And I think it's, you know, really important to
With the same horse in the same lesson.
Yeah, thank you.
a little analogy that I like to sort of go by is you know, imagine that you have this bank account and it's a confidence bank account for the horse and for the rider. So the more deposits that you put in, the easier it's going to be when you have to take out the odd withdrawal. Now today, when you got on this horse, because it's the first time you got on this horse, you don't know her, she doesn't know you, the bank account was empty. And straight away you took a withdrawal. So there wasn't any you know, confidence in that bank account. So then, you know, like Stefan said, he got on, he put some confidence in her bank account and also in yours, because then you got to see, okay, like now she's working nicely. I think I can trust this horse. And then we just kind of built it up slowly. We started, you know, with just one fence, doing some transitions afterwards, and slowly started putting more deposits in that bank account. So that, you know, now I think if she did do you know, was a little bit fresh in the corner, you're not going to be as sort of on the back foot like you were at the start, which is completely understandable. You know, and most riders would be as well. I mean, it's Stefan and my job as professionals to get on the horses and do that. We're used to that, but you know, if you're only used to riding one or two horses, then that's really difficult. To just achieve that straight away.
You're around.
Nice, Ali. She's such a fast learner. The next time you come, she's going to be smoother and smoother and smoother. She learns fast, and you actually.
And she wants to please, doesn't she? You
Really
can tell
does.
that.
Yeah, I don't think there's, you know, I think at the start it was just fresh. There's no real, like, you know, she's not.
So it didn't feel like she's trying to get you off. She's just like, wow.
She was just, exactly.
And that is a wrap, guys, for part 1 of my adventures over in Germany on the Global Amateur Tour. I am, as you can see, now back in the UK with my babies. And yeah, reflecting on what was a fabulous couple of weeks. A great opportunity to enhance and improve my riding skills in the saddle. And also to know what I might prospectively, is that the right word? What I might want from my next ponyo. Because it's obvious we're not going to be able to clone you as much as I would like to. And yeah, I have had my eyes opened up a little bit into Blockuria's banks, but slightly more quality horses. Obviously he is perfect in my eyes, and if I could clone him I would, but yeah, I'm not going to be able to. That is impossible. And I really did, it came at a very good time going over there and riding all these different horses, because it has made me realise that actually I am a little bit more capable than I thought I was, and I've definitely progressed a lot more than I had this time last year when I first did the Global Amateur Tour over in France. And yeah, it's got my thinking cap on as to what I may prospectively, is that the word I used a minute ago? I'm a bit muffled with words because I have also come back from Germany not very well, as you can probably tell from my voice. So I am going to end part 1 of this vlog here. Do comment below with who you maybe think I suited most. I loved riding all 3 of the horses that I've shared or shown in this first video. Unfortunately, I don't have that much footage of Vigo, as lovely as he was. And I will admit, when I first saw all 3 horses, I did think he would be the one that I would want to bring home. But obviously, if you watch me on Instagram or follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen that I did start a bit of a love affair with I had a bit of a holiday romance, that's the best way of phrasing it, isn't it, with one of the horses. And it wasn't you, was it, Dinks? No, it was one of those gorgeous German horses that I thought might fit quite nicely in your stable, actually. Anyways, we will get on to showing you more of the riding footage in part 2. I did initially think that I was going to be able to condense everything I had into one vlog, because I didn't have Holly there with me this year to help film. And as much as some parts of the footage I don't have, like warm-ups, etc., because we were taking in turns filming each other, and obviously the horses' welfare and looking after them and cooling them off was priority as soon as they had finished being ridden. I actually, by the time we ended up airdropping each other footage and stuff, turns out I actually had a lot more footage than I thought I did have. So rather than make this first video an hour and a half long, I've cut it short here, finishing with just the 3 ponios. And yeah, stay tuned for part 2, where I ride one of them quite a bit more. But yeah, I'd love to know your initial thoughts. Obviously, as I say, if you follow me on Instagram, you may well have an inkling as to which one I ended up liking the most. But yeah, I appreciate all your feedback too, guys. And obviously, as I said, nobody, nothing, or anyone or anything is ever going to replace my boy over there as numero uno. But it was lovely to have the eye-opener of, wow, there might actually be another horse out there for me to come and live with us one day. That's all I'll say for now. Over and out. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Lucy and Stefan, for the fabulous opportunity again, because it was absolutely insane. Loved every second of it and feel like I benefited massively from it too. All of the info with regards to the Global Amateur Tours, whether it's the training tours or the competition tours, will be linked in the description box below. And if you do have any questions about them or are thinking of taking part in one yourself, then feel free to pop me a message too. And as I said earlier as well, Lucy, very relatable, very personable. Oh, my phone's ringing. Will this carry on recording? Oh, it is carrying on recording. Let's press reject to that. But I am going to stop talking anyway, guys, because I'm sure this video has been long enough. And as you can tell, as I said, my voice is not working very well. I will see you all in the next video. Hope you've enjoyed this one. Please do like, comment and subscribe if you don't already. And again, a big thank you to you for your support as always, because without you guys watching these videos, I would not have these amazing opportunities that I have been so fortunate enough to have. So I am very, very grateful for the support. And I'm glad that you still enjoy watching and following along with our journey. Over and out from all of us. My whole clan's here. Sam, Pop Pops, Reggie Roo. OC's in there sleeping too. And Banks is picking out the hedgerow. I will see you all soon. Thank you for watching as always. And yeah, hope you've enjoyed this video. Bye.
But don't go any slower. Okay? Really good. Yeah, it was a bit long, but you know, but out of a good rhythm, you made your decision early, you know. So I'm totally fine with that.
Good.
And people care too much about the distance.
Yeah,
But the rhythm. And then the last ride is has a normal size, which is way more important.
Yeah.
Even the top guys come sometimes a little deeper or longer. That's not what it's all about.
I always like to say, you know, adding to that, that the balance is probably the most important thing. You can have the most perfect distance in the world, but if you don't have balance because you're too fast, too slow, your reins are too loose, or you dropped early with your body, then the perfect distance all of a sudden isn't going to help you at all. Or you could have the worst distance in the world, but have perfect balance. You know, you're sitting back in the saddle. The horse might take the rail or you know, something, but they themselves are not going to lose their balance. And that's the, you know, you can jump from a deep or a long spot as long as you have balance. But even getting the perfect distance without balance is actually going to be much harder for the horse.